Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. Hey, people, if you like what we got going on, you like the vibes, you like our movement, like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section, hit the notification bell so you can keep up with everything that we got going on. But only if you like the movement. Yeah, I'm here with my brothers, Mr. Razor, here with Demby. I'm here with T. T is back. She's been absent for a while. She hasn't been around since we've been doing the whole video thing. Videoing, baby. But yeah,
it's only been like a week.
Yeah, it is technically, but it feels much longer than that. But I have a question for y'all, man. You know, how important is sex in a relationship? How important do you think sex is in a relationship? I would like to start off with T. Let me hear from you. What you think? How important is sex in a relationship to you?
Sex is very important in a relationship. As I've said before, when it comes to women, it is very much mentally connected. And once you lose that mental connection, the sex is just not gonna be the same no matter what, you know. But if you're not happy sexually, you're gonna eventually look for other means, whether it be artificial means, whether it be an actual whether it be an actual person, you're going to start venturing out, you know, like, yeah, it's great to tap into the mind. It's great to have all those other connections, but sex is a big part of a relationship, whether people like to admit to it or not. They feel like they're saying something bad if they say you're not pleasing me sexually, which is the worst kind of thought process to have, because if you're not pleased sexually, you need to be vocal with that with your partner so that your partner understands and then y'all can move forward. Because if not, the relationship's done. My bags are at the door like Demby.
Man, you ain't satisfied with this 30 seconds to 1 minute. That's you.
Hey, you could give me a lot of minutes. You know what I mean? It's different levels to it, but if you're just really and truly not sexually happy with the person you're with, no matter what, you're gonna end up venturing out some kind of way, shape, or form. Even if you're a priest.
Priests be having sex?
Yes.
One day be raping those little, you know what? Demby. How important. But before we go to Demby, so T, in your top 5 things, how important is sex?
It's in the top 5. You mean, should it be like, you want me to rate number 1?
What number do you have it in your top 5?
It depends on all the other things, because like I said, when you have a mental connection, like that person has to make you feel, put it this way, I can have a man who has a lot of money, right? And all his money can buy me everything I want. It can have the nicest house. He could be very attractive. But if he treats me like crap, when it comes time to having sex, I'm not going to be interested in having sex because I'm not having that feeling. So therefore, I'm going to eventually venture out to the pool boy who's actually making me feel like something and giving me what that rich man who got everything else is lacking. So
hopefully
the sex comes, it's secondary. It's secondary.
Okay, well, I still need a number. What is it? 1 to 5. What do you have it as?
It's number 5.
Ooh, that's important to you.
It's according to me. You know what I mean? Because 1, 2, 3, and 4 makes 5 great. Is what I'm trying to explain. You know, like you can have I can meet you and I'm totally mentally involved and adoring you. You know what I mean? But if you break me down mentally to where I look at you like you're a piece of scum, then sex, even if it's the best sex in the beginning, sex is going to be trash because I'm not mentally there anymore.
Let's leave the part of him making you feel like scum out of it. How important is sex to you from 1 to 5 in the relationship?
It's a 1. It's a 1.
That's what we're trying to get to. That's there. She make this so difficult, guys. Come on. Hey, Demby. So how important is sex to you in a relationship?
Well, sex to me in a relationship is really not that important, brother, at all. You know what I mean? And I know I'm gonna get killed for this one, like I always do. But I just feel like when it comes to sex, when a woman, use that as a weapon, then what can I do? I can't do anything, for her when in her mental state, it's like, oh, I'm doing this because what you're doing for me and all that. So for me, I put it at a 5 if we're gonna rate it from 1 to 5. And overall, on a scale, when she realized, hey, you got to bring much more than sex to the table, then it's like, hey, where do you stand with that? So now it's not that important to me, man. I mean, I think that the physical and the sexual attraction can bring us together, but we talking about relationship here. Like, yo, this is my lady. You know what I mean? This is who I'm riding for. Then nah, it's not that important to me at all. At all. Because if everything else is good, we could work it out. I mean, we could definitely work it out. Because I'm the type of dude sometimes go weeks just, not even having sex just to get my body just purged out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Take a animal. Out, bro. But I think what you're saying is correct, but at the same time, the relationship should be already in that structure already. You should already have the she's there mentally. She can handle certain business if you fall off. That's not something that I'm looking for after I'm in the relationship. That's in the relationship while I'm in it. If we get to a relationship, that because I see those qualities in you, so that's why I'm in the relationship with you, because I'm not going to be the financial or the person that you're always going to depend on to always pick you up when you're down. I'm gonna need to know that, hey, I'm holding things down, but in case I slip up and I can't hold things down, you'll be able to do that. So when I mentioned the sex part, everything is already in correlation in the relationship, because I'm a firm believer that if you're not happy in your relationship, you should leave it. You should move on to find somebody else.
Well,
so you're
in that
saying
case,
if everything is great.
Yes.
Right. So if you're telling me that everything else is 100, then sex is very important, because then we ain't got nothing else to worry about. Then you know what I mean. I want you to be cooking in the kitchen in your drawers, or you know what I mean. We just gonna have sex like rabbits. Then if everything is on the up and up, I'm with you. I put it number 1, numero uno. If everything is up and up.
Remember also, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. So
Did Demby just say that you were gonna have sex like rabbits?
I don't know about we can't. Demby on his own on that one.
6.5 minute rabbit.
Demby on his own on that one. Me and Razor standing in solidarity. We ain't getting no rabbit touches around here.
Not happening.
Yo, so Razor, how important is sex to you in a relationship? But Demby, from 1 to, you said 1, right? From 1 to 5. 1.
5.
I said 5. I said 5 initially.
But I think y'all trying to read too much into what we're saying. Let's not try to be too poetic about the situation of relationship. When you're in a relationship, your relationship's supposed to be at least decent enough so you can say, hey, I'm going to enjoy sex. If the relationship that you guys are talking about, I don't want no parts of that. That ain't no damn relationship. That's toxic as hell. I don't know what type of relationship y'all talking about being in, but I don't want no parts of that. None.
All right, my brother. All things considered, perfect, imperfect, I put it at 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
He says she put it at 1. Mr. Razor, how important is sex in a relationship to you?
Well, sex is very important. You understand? So I think sex is something that you have to look forward to when you're with that person. Like I say, if it's already in place, sex should be important, because if I'm in a relationship with someone, and every time, even if it's once a month, and every time I decide to go and give my 10 minutes that once a month, and it's not good.
Well, you got a lot of time on your hand, eh?
I am not going to be very happy. You understand? So, it is very important. I want to feel satisfied whenever I have sex with my partner. You understand? I feel like it is very important. There's no going around it for me.
So
Yeah.
on a scale of 1 to 5, how important is sex on your sextometer?
I'm going to say at least, I'm going to say a 3, 3 or 4, in between there. But yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah,
Y'all making me feel bad.
Don't worry, T. Don't feel bad.
You're making me feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Okay,
T.
we said
I'm
this is a
coming in.
perfect relationship, right? Okay.
I'm coming in right now. Yeah, these brothers' relationship weird.
Don't say
So,
me.
here-
You make me
here's the
feel
thing
bad.
now. For me, I think sex is very important in a relationship. I think sex is probably one of the most important part of the relationship to sustain it properly, because not only does it has physical meaning, it also has mental meaning. So it shows you appreciation that your partner wants you. So they always want to have sex with you. Or for in my instance, don't worry about us. I only want you once a week, because I just can't give you any more than that. So don't feel like I'm giving you the best that I got.
Giving it all.
So I think, but with your partner, I think sex is probably the probably one of the most important defined thing in the relationship that means the most to each partner mentally, because it puts you in a place of knowing that, every time my girls see me, or every time your guys see you, they just, physical attraction is there. It's all there 100%. You feel it. You feel the chemistry when y'all having sex. And to me, even though I can only give it to you once in a blue moon, sex is number one on my list when it comes to importance. Because if that's not being handled properly, then we don't have any relationships. That's key for me to feel like either you having sex with someone else, or you don't find me as attractive as I think as I find you, or you're not into me. So, I think sex for me, so I guess it's, there's the two difference between them. Me and T agree that it's a 1 for me.
But wait, all right. Let's clarify this. 1 being the highest.
Yes, bro.
And 5 being the least. Okay. Well, I had it mixed up. I had it the other way around.
So what is your number then?
I'm going to
3
say
in the middle.
Yeah, 3 is in the middle, so it really kind of don't really work.
I could have went to 2, 3, 2 or 3.
Here's the thing. Let's see what
Can I say this? I want to say this. I want to say this, right?
It'll come and bite you. That's what happened when you're lying. It'll come and bite you. Tell the truth the first time around. Sex is number 1 on my list for me. If the sex is not up to par, or I'm not enjoying it, we cannot be in the relationship. We can still be in a relationship because I love you, but it's gonna be a missing link from that relationship, like T saying, and thus person might have to step out and get it from somewhere else. Not me, because I'm a Jamaican and I would never cheat. But
you don't have to cheat. You got a whole nother family on the side.
Christ.
I want to say this though, right? Because I think sex, when people think sex, they, that's that word play. They immediately go into like the negative part of sex, but sex in a relationship.
Bang, bang, Skeetle Street.
Yeah, they think like a bad thing.
We're talking about you being in a relationship with someone.
In a healthy relationship, sex is supposed to be the balancing act. It's supposed to be that time where you and your partner can balance each other out from whatever kind of day you had, whether it's been a bad day, you get that good sex, you feel great afterwards, but it's supposed to be a balancing act in your relationship. So if your balancing act is not a good thing, then I don't think that that's good to have in a relationship. You got to have that. Like that's the savior. You cuss your girl out, she cuss you out. You know what I mean? Y'all go have that good makeup sex. You know what I mean? Like y'all don't even have to discuss the argument no more. Like what argument?
Over with.
Like what sex is supposed to be? It's supposed to be the celebration that you two share together. So if it's not right, then I don't feel like your relationship's gonna be right.
Definitely. And it's I think, you know, when you're in a situation to feel like no one should have to hide how important sex is to them. No one should have to feel like it's a bad thing for you to enjoy sex, you know. And I think that society has put that stigma on females and males, as if you go back to our previous podcast with me calling people hoes, as hypocritical, because you know society has put this thing on us as feeling like you should be embarrassed because you enjoy sex. Why would you be embarrassed to enjoy probably the one most greatest thing a human being can do with one another? Because looking at you ain't exciting, slapping fires ain't exciting, but clapping them cheeks, boy, that's exciting. So you know, I think
take her into the bed for a spin.
Yeah. So I think that, you know, it's very important to me. But on the other hand, I can't tell another person how they should feel in their situation and how they should tackle their situation. Like you hear me telling Mr. Razor he's lying. It's comical. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels.
No, I changed my answer. Changed that because I had it backwards.
Well, here's the thing. If people go and listen to a previous podcast of us, they'll hear you saying it's one already. So that's why
I was shocked with Razor's answer. I ain't gonna lie.
You on tape saying that it's number one already.
I was shocked. You know.
No, that's why I had to correct myself and say.
But you said 3. So
no,
it's right in the middle. It wouldn't make any difference.
when y'all did smash or pass, Razor picked all 3 to smash. So
Razor picked
for him to say sex is not
when we did smash and marry kill, Razor wanted to smash everybody. He wanted
all 3 to smash, but he said sex ain't important.
No, and sex very important one. I had to change my answer. I had it backwards. You understand?
What's the number?
I'm going with a 2. You understand?
And he still don't want to just admit that it's overly important to him. Yeah. Tell the world it's the 1. Stop lying to yourself and the world.
The 1.
Jesus, my dude. But yeah, this Anything Goes podcast. This is stuff that we got to put up with people. And we boys, so we talk all the time. So when you hear us criticizing one of us, it's probably because we know the situation already. So we just
know the number.
Yeah, we just pulling the card. But, you know, it's Anything Goes podcast. Your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with my brother Mr. Razor. I'm here with my brother Demby. I'm here with T. We just enjoying some conversation, bringing y'all our laughs, our jokes, the insides, the outsides. If you like what we got going on, like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section, hit the notification bell so you can keep up with everything that we got going on. It's the Anything Goes podcast, man. We out of here.